Good morning. I'm Kevin Harrington. I'm a Vice President for train operators, conductors, and tower operators for the Transport Workers Union Local 100. I've been a train operator for over 25 years. I too have had run over people and had fatal results, and I have run over people that have not had fatal results. The people who I have not run over, the reasons why I did not run them over was because for some reason or another I was entering the train station slower. As a union official, I have dealt with hundreds of my co-workers who have run over people with fatal and non-fatal results and had to deal with the traumatic results on their psyches, their lives, their finances that this event caused. So as a union official, I feel it's my obligation to try to protect my members from these traumatic events, and from my life experience, I have found that coming into the station slower is the most effectual way to do it. It's the most effectual way to do it now. There are objections that this would cause crowded trains, but no such objections were made when service was cut and the capacity of cars was raised. Okay, so we have been out to the public, we've been leafleting on our proposal, and we have widespread support from the public. Right now, the Transit Authority has many futuristic technology schemes to cut back on passenger fatalities. They will save no lives now. I do not want to be the person to tell somebody's family who was killed by a train that, sorry, they had to wait for a solution. I don't want to tell the last person to get run over by a train that they had to wait until there was a technological solution, when we have a solution right now at hand, which is entering the train stations slower. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here to speak on behalf of the train operators, and I received this leaflet that the previous speaker was talking about, and it made a very strong impression of me. I'm a teacher at LaGuardia Community College, and that's one subway stop away from where the incident on the 27th took place, where a man was pushed in front of the train. So I wrote a letter to the union, and I'll just read the statement that I made there. Dear friends at Local 100, I received your flyer outside the 72nd Street subway last week, and I strongly support your suggestion. I've been thinking about this issue so much. That an average of one person a week died on the tracks last year is unthinkable and surely not necessary. The school where I teach, LaGuardia Community College, is one stop away on the 7 line from the scene of that horrendous incident on 12/27, and so it's very easy for me to visualize, and for all of my students as well. Honestly, since then, I've thought so often about the men and women driving the trains. Nobody should have to accept the possibility of accidentally killing someone as part of the job description. It's too horrible a burden to live with. And if, in fact, simply slowing down the trains as they're approaching the stations would reduce these incidents, then it must be done. I teach ESL students from all over the world, and was interested to learn that in many countries there are protective walls and so on to keep such tragedies from occurring. If they can do that in Hong Kong, why not here? Certainly it would take a lot of planning, effort, and money, but why put thousands of people at risk every day? Perhaps if the MTA makes a study of the systems around the world, some solutions can be done. But in the meantime, I hope that this campaign to slow the trains will be effective, and that the MTA will accept your sensible suggestions. And I just want to add that as a member of the riding public, I think most of us would be content for a minimal delay on the trains in order to save people's lives. It just doesn't really make any sense. All right.
Thanks.